Today is Tuesday, December 12th. We are about halfway through Vlogmas, so that's kind of exciting. Today, my plans are I'm going to go over to work here pretty soon in about a half an hour and work today. Go home. We're having roasted sausage, peppers, and potatoes for dinner tonight. And hopefully I will get that panel of that vest done and I can block the rest of the vest. We shall see. Today I brought a different project to work on. So I have in my little Christmas sweater bag. This one's not very new, probably won't be much of a surprise, but it's the hat I'm working on for my brother. It's not a very Christmassy yarn at all. It's super tropical, but I did put my little Christmas gnome on here to keep me company. The gnome is from Simply Serving. The yarn for the hat is from the Fiber Seed. And this is just the Pearl Soho Classic ribbed hat. So just lots and lots of ribbing for days and days. So I'm going to be working on that this morning. I did want to let you know, I have linked below. I've done it the past few days, but today I added a whole bunch of the Vlogmases that I'm watching or have watched a couple of or typically watch. I haven't gotten to watch all of them this year, and some of them I've only gotten an episode or two in this year, but I just wanted to give them a shout out and give you guys some ideas if you're looking for a new or different Vlogmas to check out. Today is also the last day of the Laughing Cat Fibers Advent, so that should shorten our Advent times in the evenings a little bit. If that's not your favorite part of the Vlogmas, that'll be getting a little shorter, but I know so many of you have really enjoyed watching that particular Advent. So all right, I think that's all I've got for you. I am drinking green tea this morning. I just poured it, so I'm actually not drinking it yet. It's a little hot. And I am going to watch some Vlogmases. I've been enjoying keeping up with Crazy Sock Lady, By the Lakeside. Those are the two I've kind of been able mostly to keep up with, and A Lovely Yarn. So those are my three that I've been able to really keep up with every single day, just about. But I got yesterday caught up on finished knitting stories. I'm working on getting caught up on Sweet Skein of Mine. I think I'm almost there. And I really want to get back to some of my other favorites, like the Quirky Monday Craft Cast and Knit 1 T2 and Happy Little Yarn and a few others. Yeah. Just not enough time in the day. Not enough hours. I need a few more. Oh, and I know someone is going to ask what the hat is. I knit this several years ago. I know the yarn is Chic Sheep by Marley Bird, which is discontinued, but occasionally you can find it on Etsy or eBay or whatever. And the colorway is Lipstick. It's such a great yarn. I'm so sad that they discontinued it. And I don't remember the pattern, but it is a Marley Bird pattern, and I want to say it's like the chevron hat or something like that. So you can check that out on her website. Okay, I'm gonna go, and I will see you guys in a little while. Okay, here are the books that I have checked out so far during my shift today. We have One Pot Mediterranean, Milk Street Simple, that looks really good. This is the one I think I'm most excited about, the My Pokemon Baking Book. I may make something out of that this weekend. Pokemon Trivia Challenge, and the Year of Cozy. Working here means you take home a lot of books just about every single day. Hi everyone, we are checking in. We've just gotten home from work about 20 minutes ago. I got our dinner in the oven. We are having roasted sausage, peppers, and onions for dinner tonight.
I'm excited for that.
We have this meal probably once a quarter, but this is a different version than we normally have, so I am looking forward to it. I'm sure you guys will see footage once it comes out of the oven. I didn't film me making it because it wasn't very difficult and it mostly involved a lot of chopping. And we are hoping to get to just have a relaxing evening tonight. So while that is in the oven, we are going to go ahead and do Advents. It's only about, it's just after 6 o'clock right now. So I'm hoping that we can be done eating dinner by like 7:30 and be cozied up in our PJs and ready for just a really relaxing evening. Maybe tonight would be a good movie night or just watch a Vlogmas or something. I might try and finish Your Vest tonight, but we'll see. Like that panel, obviously not the whole thing.
Tonight might be a good night for the loaded hot chocolate.
Yeah. Ooh, depending on what tea we get, yeah. So, all right. Well, let's just get into it. So, Fangirl Fibers, Toy Story Advent. I did not look at the color sheet again. This is like part of the whole thing, apparently. Is me not looking at the color sheet either.
It's a surprise.
Okay, we'll see.
Are you familiar with the color at least?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that purple.
Okay, that reminds me of Zurg.
Yeah, Emperor Zurg. That one, I feel like maybe you didn't cheat.
I didn't cheat on any of the colors.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't buy that, but this one I do buy that you didn't because purple is very Zurgy. Anyway, so Evil Emperor Zurg, he is in the first movie. And I think, doesn't he come back in... No, it's Lightyear that he's back in?
It is Lightyear.
He's in Lightyear. I think that's the only other movie he's in, Toy Story-wise.
Yeah.
Maybe like a short or something, but I don't know. All good things must come to an end. It's the last day of our Laughing Cat Fibers Advent. And I will also show the extra that came that was kind of hidden underneath. I was able to see it a few days ago, which was a good thing because I had to look up what it was. So stay tuned for that in just a second. But day 12. And I know all of us have so enjoyed this one.
This one has been a lot of fun to see all the colors.
I know. I wish it was a 24-day, but I would take another 12-day. It was so good. So just a reminder, all of the colorways will be, by the time you see this, on pre-order in her shop in full skeins. So if you've seen a color that you really like, go hop over there and get it. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. So we have these jellyfish and some other fish. It looks like very blue. So we'll see what we get as our final colorway. Oh, this is so oceany. Like this is the
blues.
Sea. Oh, that is gorgeous.
It is.
This is stunning. So pretty. What a color to end on.
I know.
Yeah. And do we have an extra in here? No, the extra for today must be just the thing in the box. So, you know what? Let's do the tea and then I will grab that. All so let's go ahead and do the tea since it's right there. That's so pretty.
There we go.
All right, day 12. Ooh, glitter and gold.
Ooh.
Interesting. So I have no idea if this is an herbal or caffeinated. So I don't know. It looks like a black tea, though.
It very much does.
Ooh, it smells good.
Ooh.
It's just like, it doesn't have anything really very special as far as how it looks, though.
No, it smells like a sugar cookie, though. At least to me
Really?
it does.
I don't know. I'm not getting that at all. I'm getting almost, smell-wise, it almost reminds me of Sleigh Ride, of that tea. Like, it's got like a little bit of a fruity, spicy undertone. I don't know. I'm not getting cookie from that at all. So anyways, I think it's a black tea, so we won't be having that tonight, but loaded hot chocolates, that might be good. That might be what happens tonight. I did have hot chocolate last night, but I just had a plain cup of hot chocolate. Nothing really very special, so. All right, let me grab that out of the box. All right, so the extra today is from Burr Oak Studio. And I'm just going to hold this up and let you look at it for a second. Before I tell you what it is, see if you can guess. My first thought was, is it a giant paper clip? It is not. It's through this, I guess, to demonstrate. It's a shawl pin. And I looked her up. She's been at a lot of the shows I've gone to and things. I don't know who Burr Oak Studio is. So they have been to a lot of those, but I've never really taken the time to go over and look at their stuff. But if you can tell, it's a knitting needle. They recycle upcycle old straight needles most of the time into all sorts of things. Earrings, necklaces, I mean, you name it, it's in their shop. So this is a shawl pin. So it's really interesting. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to use this, but I do think it's a really cool statement piece. I also feel like if you didn't want to use it as a shawl pin, you could totally just like tie some twine or something and use it as a Christmas ornament.
Yeah. Oh,
that would actually be really cute.
Yeah.
I might try it with a shawl. But if I don't love it with a shawl, I might just use it as an ornament. But I think that's really cool. Though. Yeah. And what a great way to repurpose, especially those older straight needles. I feel like straight needles just aren't something knitters tend to use as much anymore. I know some people do, and occasionally I like to pull out straight needles just for, I don't know, just for fun. But I feel like in general, a lot of us use circulars for most things, so.
I feel like they just make it easier to travel with.
Well, and they're more ergonomic too, so. That's it for Laughing Cat. Go check out her shop. Go check out her Instagram. Give her some love. But we still have 12 more days of Fangirl Fibers. We still have 12 more days of the tea. We still have 2 more Sundays of Advent for our Kirby video game, that Fangirl Fibers Advent. So we've still got a lot more to come in Vlogmas, and we've got some other really fun things planned. So stay tuned for that. We'll have more soup, I promise. And yeah, sorry the last few days have been light on B-roll. I haven't had a lot of really exciting things to film. And you know, December is a busy month, and it's just been kind of crazy. So hopefully you'll get a little more B-roll the next few days if that's your jam. But we will still be checking in with you like normal too. So, all right, we are going to go. Dinner is already smelling so good. But I am going to go get like de-makeuped in my pajamas. I'm going to get ready for a cozy night in. So
sounds good to me.
Yeah, we'll probably take you along with us, but it won't be much. We won't be doing a whole lot. Anyways, we will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Bye.